the entirety of my tech that I had because I got 2 researches from the freaking Cow Kerouac event. 2 researches eliminated an entire KVK worth of tech. So then I had to sit here and watch my team fight the opponent while I'm sitting here mashing a button to get the tech back that I already had. And now, because you effed it up so bad, I have more crystals than I should. Part of this is because you reset the entire tech tree. I was able to do it the most efficient way possible. I was able to go to Strategic Reserve 1 and max that out. I was able to then go straight to Strategic Reserve 2, max that out. Instead of doing War Tech and all these other things that I would normally do with less efficient crystal spending because I needed to use it for fighting. I didn't need to do that. I could go to get those first. So that saved me probably 5, 6, 7, 8 million crystals because I didn't have to go and get stuff that I didn't need without getting the reduced cost in the first place. So now because you've done that, you've screwed it all up. Now we have not only 1, but 2 messages from you guys, 2 minutes apart with the same message except for 1 piece of it. You can see it, the difference. It's only this sentence here. You first decided to say, we're going to tell you exactly why we're doing it. Technology's led to players acquiring more or less crystals than before. Then 2 minutes later, you're like, oh crap, we probably shouldn't say that. May adversely affect your game experience. This adversely affects my gaming experience. Not the other stuff. The other stuff is expected. You're a game company, you got a lot going on. It makes total sense. This is what messes with my game experience. Get a CX department. I will head it. It'll be great. Pay me 6 figures, get it done, and this will be amazing. This game will be amazing. Get a CX department. It's incredible. This is one of the biggest KVKs in the game. The game has ever had. One of the biggest KVKs. It's not the biggest, but it's pretty damn close. Tons of eyes. So many eyes are on this KVK. Your whole game is lagging. So many eyes are on the KVK, you had to shut spectation off in the game. Which worked out great for me, because y'all had to come here. Yeah, Gabriel wants the passion. I'm passionate about this game. I'm passionate about the community with this game. I'm passionate about the product. I represent the product. I'm a sponsored content creator for Rise of Kingdoms. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for the rant I just did, but it needs to be said. I hope they don't have thin skin and take it for what it is. It's constructive criticism. And it's not a new idea. This isn't some revolutionary alien concept. So I wake up. I get my daughter up. I get her dressed. I get her fed. I get her cleaned up. I get myself presentable. I get my keys, my wallet, my phone. It's 6:20 in the morning, my time, at that point. I get all that stuff ready. I grab her lunch. Little sweet potatoes carton. It's kind of cute. And I leave my house. And I drive the... It's like 12 minutes, but maybe, 7 or 8 miles. To our babysitter's house where she watches our daughter so that I can be in front of you guys and play the game and make videos and stream and all the things that I enjoy doing outside of my family time, which I also significantly enjoy. After I drop her off, I get back in my car to come home to start my day with you guys because, like Chiskel said in his video, as far as like being a content creator and how much harder it seems than it really is. He's accurate. You start your day and finish your day well outside of the 9 to 5 time frame. But I get in my car and I just check my phone before I pull out of the driveway, and I notice that Bulba's like messaging me saying, "Hey, is it gonna get reset for a 4th or a 5th time?" And my heart dropped. My heart just dropped. So yesterday on stream, we got emails that we covered in the little rant that I did yesterday during the stream when we got the email. And they said this. Well, first they said, either way, it's the same message. It's just one sentence that's different. One says, "We found a server issue that may adversely affect your gaming experience." The second one says, "We found a server issue that's led to resetting your crystal technologies, and it led to acquiring more or less crystals than before." Got it. We will fix this issue as soon as possible. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't want to think it would. I had remaxed my tech from the first time. Because the first time I logged in, and this is why I ranted yesterday, I went to go fight, just like I'd like to do right now. I'd like to be up here, fighting 60 AE. Fighting these guys. Maybe sending a rally. It'd be a terrible idea, but I could do it. If I had max tech. But instead, I log in, and sure enough, I've got 113 million crystals again. I've got negative 353,052 crystals this time, which is different from yesterday. It's not the same. I don't know what to believe is right. Which number's right? We've been in this KVK for like 3 weeks. And I've maxed my tech twice. And I'm about to max it a 3rd time. I have no words. I have no words. I guess I'll see you guys again later today during the stream. Because I can't, like I don't even have my presets. So I'm going to have to go through and wait for a few helps. Yep. And there was somebody in the comments yesterday that kind of made me chuckle. Said, just remax it in 15 minutes. It takes 15 minutes. No, it takes 2.5 hours. And that's with me speeding through with speed ups. Like, I'm like, the only thing I wait on is the first one. And like, look at this. I only tend to wait on like the first skill of each skill. Everything else, I just hit speed up and then just start spamming the 5 button. Like right now. Oh, there we go. If you're not a max spender, you don't have a crap ton of speed ups, this is how you're going to remax your tech. You're going to wait for all the helps. And when people are fighting, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get your helps in a speedy fashion because they're busy controlling their troops. go. My alliance mates are dying. Our opponents are trying to take a friendly zone. Here I am just waiting for some helps. For the third time. I'm almost hesitant to max it just in case they effed it up again. Because yesterday when I logged on and started frantically spamming these skills, trying to get them maxed so that I could fight and help my team, I didn't think for a second that you had given me too many crystals until I had already completed. And then once I had completed, then I saw that the crystals were well above what I had before. Now, again, doing this, like as you can see right now, I'm doing this the most efficient way possible to get to skillful operation. I said skillful or strategic reserve before. Skillful operation is the skills that I was talking about. Strategic reserve is an event. I was frustrated. I'm still frustrated. So skill for operation. And again, I can speed through this stuff. But again, me just speeding through everything takes 2.5 hours. If I'm a free-to-play player, this is an all-day project. Waiting for the helps. I just want you guys to see this. How slow it is. How slow it is. And how effing devastating this is. Whenever I'm a player that needs to be up here fighting 60 AE and these guys making sure this fort falls. But I can't be. Because I log in. I need to be defending. I need to port in. Like, I would port in right here. If I had full tech, I would port in right here. Okay? I'd port in. Let's watch the lines first. Port in. And then swarm this down so that they can't do the fort. Just to piss them off. That's what I would do. But I can't. Because I've got 1 out of 5 on the first row of attack tech. And 5 marches instead of 7. Can't do what I need to do. Can't do the little things that make a difference in KVK. And now I got to go through this frustrating prerequisites battle with all these effing techs. It's not like I can just go boom, 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 and just work my way over. No, I can't do that. Because I have to do it the most efficiently. And to do it the most efficiently, I have to go get 8 out of 10 on like every single tech here. I've got to get 10 out of 10 on this. I've got to get 7 out of 10 on this. I've got to get 8 out of 10 on plunder, barbarian reports, first aid, and then to get to 10 out of 10, I've got to get 10 out of 10 on first aid, plunder, barbarian reports, not treaties. Treaties is not correct, but culture exchange, all of it, 10 out of 10. But it's all over the place. I'm worried there's going to be another reset. I'm worried there's going to be another reset. I need to max my tech. Like, I can't just sit here and wait for alliance helps. Like, I have to max tech. I gotta get to the front line. So I'll be here maxing tech again for the third time this KVK in a span of 2 days during level 6 pass fights. With a KVK that has the 2 biggest kingdoms in the game in it. Currently, as ranked. Not saying they're the 2 biggest ever. Or currently, if everybody gets their troops back from their previous KVK. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I will see you guys later today on the stream. Cheers, have a good one, and take care. I've spent over 6 figures on each one of these accounts, guys. Come on. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So let's unpack this again really quick. So a server issue. Are y'all watching my stream? You see how upset the whole chat is about this? This is so poorly handled. Okay, so here's the deal. There's this department. It's called a CX department. Have you ever heard of that? It's not CS, customer service. It's called a CX department. Most big businesses and major companies have them. The X stands for experience. This is a poor experience. I just spent almost 3 hours remaxing all my tech that I already had maxed, that you took away because you didn't want me to have more crystals than I should have had because I did an event that you unlocked in the game. Using those crystals that I did in the event that you unlocked in the game, which I didn't even think it was a bug when it unlocked. I just thought like it was glitched. Like, you've been doing stuff to that event. You've been doing stuff to this. Like, there's been multiple times where stuff starts early with this. Now it's locked again. It said proven in battle before, but this unlocked. And you've been talking about adjusting. In fact, when it first came out, you let us do it way earlier. And you've been adjusting it ever since. So when it happened, when I did the cow Kerouac, I was like, cool, I'll go and get this out of the way. I've got a shit ton of fighting to do. So I did it. It was accessible for like hours, like 3-4 hours. Then it was magically gone. Then I'm like, huh, cool. Well, I got to take advantage of something. That's pretty sweet. Then I log in today because there's effing forts dropping everywhere. And I'm fighting in KVK. Forts are dropping left, right, and center. Up here, my allies are getting double teamed like a ragdoll. And I can't do shit because I have 0 tech.